Applying the Heart Sutra. Applying the wisdom of the Heart Sutra to life. The Heart Sutra is one of the shortest yet most profound scriptures in Buddhism. With just a few lines, it condenses the essence of the Prajnaparamita teachings, the perfection of wisdom that transcends ordinary understanding. At its heart, the sutra teaches the principle of emptiness, shunyata, expressed in the famous phrase, "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form." This is not abstract philosophy for scholars alone. When applied, the wisdom of the Heart Sutra becomes a practical guide for transforming suffering into clarity and freedom in everyday life. The sutra highlights that the five aggregates, form, sensation, perception, mental formations, and consciousness, are empty of inherent existence. This means that nothing exists independently. Everything arises through conditions and passes away when conditions change. By realizing this truth, we avoid clinging to fixed identities, rigid beliefs, and expectations that inevitably lead to frustration. The Heart Sutra, therefore, is an invitation to live more lightly, with openness and resilience. Consider a simple example. Someone loses their job and falls into despair, believing they are a failure. From the perspective of the Heart Sutra, that failure is not a permanent essence of who they are. It is a temporary condition arising from changing circumstances. By applying the wisdom of emptiness, they can see this situation as one part of life's flow rather than their entire identity. This shift of perspective reduces suffering and allows space for creativity, problem-solving, and renewed effort. In relationships, the Heart Sutra teaches us to let go of rigid attachments to I and mine. Conflicts often arise when each person clings to their own viewpoint. By recognizing that both self and other are interdependent and without fixed essence, we can approach disagreements with more patience and compassion. For instance, a parent and teenager may clash over choices. Instead of holding tightly to the idea, "I am right," applying the Heart Sutra encourages seeing the larger web of conditions shaping each perspective. This fosters dialogue rather than division. In work and ambition, the wisdom of emptiness frees us from being trapped by success or failure. Achievements are meaningful, but they too are impermanent. When we understand this, we can strive wholeheartedly without being consumed by anxiety over outcomes. A business person applying the Heart Sutra may still pursue goals, but does so with balance, aware that both profit and loss are part of a wider process. This awareness reduces stress and supports ethical decision-making, since the drive is no longer controlled solely by attachment to results. The Heart Sutra also offers strength in moments of grief. Losing a loved one brings deep sorrow, but the teaching "Form is emptiness, emptiness is form" helps us understand that life is a continuum of conditions. The presence of our loved ones was a meeting of causes and conditions. When those conditions dissolve, their form changes, but the meaning of their life remains. This does not erase grief, but it allows acceptance and a gentle transformation of pain into gratitude. In daily practice, applying the Heart Sutra can take simple forms, pausing to breathe and reflect before reacting, reminding ourselves that problems are not fixed but conditioned, and using emptiness as a key to compassion. Far from making life cold or meaningless, this wisdom brings warmth because realizing interdependence makes us more empathetic. When nothing exists alone, kindness becomes a natural response. Ultimately, the Heart Sutra teaches freedom, not the freedom of escaping reality, but the freedom of engaging with reality without chains of fear and clinging. To apply its wisdom is to live fully in the present, aware of impermanence, guided by compassion, and unshaken by change.